This is super exciting that they did the rerun and I was able to grab both of them. I'm really excited to see what this is like. I've also heard that this is a great battle companion, so that's definitely a plus. What's up, YouTube? I'm Shenanigans. You can call me Shan, and welcome in to my first experience with Xaviers Lumiere myth. I'm so excited. Can't wait to see what this is. Let's go ahead. Let's just dive right in. Let's see. When night falls again, will the moonlight once again illuminate all the shadows? I don't know. Let's see. I'm so excited. I did level it up enough, so we should be good.
The fluctuations caused by the recent abnormal particle event at the Deepspace tunnel's entrance have reached a level never seen before in history.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the metaflux index in various parts of Lincoln City continues to rise. Several experts are still debating whether this—
What did that say? I missed it. Several Wanderer attacks have already been reported today. Okay.
burst of metaflux is caused by the particle event.
Oh my. A deafening explosion cuts off the newscaster, and an abandoned building collapses with a loud crash. A figure steps out of the flames, slicing through the dust and debris with a light blade he's wielding. His expression is calm, impassive. It has to be him. He looks so cool.
Perfect. Let's go with this. The machine can be turned off for now. We'll start shooting the actual scene in 10 minutes.
No, it's fake? This was fake? Oh my God. I did not expect that at all.
Hi, yes, can we actually have that light warmer for that one particular scene?
The machine generated
also, where is our extra number 2? Their lunch break should be over by now. Can you go find them?
Oh my God, there's so many things going on in the background. The machine-generated background hologram dissipates like mist, revealing a realistic scene of utter devastation. The crew members, while busy, moved around in an orderly manner. The director, as energetic as ever, is discussing the scene with the leading actor.
You just need to do what Mr. Xavier did during filming. Pay attention to your pose when swinging the sword.
Are they talking to me? That's so funny. How did we get roped into this? How did he get roped into this? Well done, Mr. Xavier. Grinning, I cheerfully toss a bottle of water to the man as he approaches me. He looks so handsome. I love his earrings. He looks great. That scene was so cool. I bet it will be even more thrilling when we see it in the theaters.
Aren't you sick of it? You watched it countless times already on set.
I'm actually planning on seeing the scene multiple times once it comes out. Don't you want to watch the movie together that you've contributed to on the big screen?
Not really.
Why not?
There are so many hunters in the association. Why did they choose me as the consultant?
Because you're so handsome. Look at you. Because you're the only hunter who's extremely skilled and most readily available.
Says who? I have lots of things to do.
Like what? Sleep, eat, hang out with MC. That's it, right? Like?
Protecting the shrub on my balcony. Puffball has been using it as a trampoline. It's about to die.
I mean, okay, I get it. It's okay. I can head back right now to take care of it.
You can't. You need to stay here.
Why? Why? You're the consultant, not me.
Aren't we partners? Shouldn't we work and move together as one?
Ooh. I mean, I guess. With an honest gaze, he reaches out and blocks my phone camera's lens.
You've been taking pictures nonstop. What for?
You rarely get to wear clothes of a different style. It'd be a waste not to take a bunch of pictures as mementos, right? I dodge his hand and rapidly press the shutter button multiple times. Of course you'd want to remember this. A hint of embarrassment appears on the once indifferent face of my phone screen.
I take back what I said earlier. You're not here as my partner. You're just here to enjoy the show.
I feel like she probably always enjoys the show, right? Like, I'm not an Xavier girl, but I can appreciate him. How so? I'm here to watch and learn. I flick the tassel hanging from his waist. The metallic ornament shines brightly under the sun. I heard the crew went to great lengths to collect the rare few existing videos of Lumiere to recreate this outfit. Don't you think it counts as valuable historic material?
You're making it sound like he's old enough to be displayed in a museum.
I mean, maybe.
You're quite enthusiastic when it comes to this topic, huh?
Of course. I glance at the set in the distance. The sight of the ruins instantly triggers certain scenes in my memory. I know that even if I meet him, I might not get the answers that I'm looking for. After all, he saved so many people. Even if he actually did rescue me, I doubt he remembers. But I'd still like to know if the beam of light that saved me 14 years ago was really him. Aww. He can't tell me.
I'm sure he remembers.
That's so sweet. I immediately look up, but Xavier quickly adds,
At least, that's what I think.
Xavier, you don't seem to be interested in Lumiere. He's our famous predecessor in the hunter industry. Aren't you at least curious about him? I purposefully hold my phone camera closer to Xavier's face. Was the Lumiere from 14 years ago wearing the same clothes as you, saving Lincoln citizens one by one? His gaze doesn't waver for even a moment despite my questions. His eyes are like dark blue lakes looking directly into mine through the lens.
Who knows? Though the crew definitely gave him a stylish outfit.
So he likes it. Good. Is that all you have to say? On my phone screen, Xavier lowers his gaze as if in deep contemplation.
This fabric is made from a special material. It should be fine if someone wore it into battle.
Is this guy pretending to be clueless, or is he actually clueless?
Mr. Xavier?
Oh, look, he looks so handsome there. A staff member rushes over. There goes my chance to ask him more questions.
Mr. Xavier, the assistant director would like for you to come up with a cool entrance pose for the leading actor's next scene.
Oh God, what is this gonna be? Is it gonna be awkward? But look at his side profile. It's so nice. Oh, he looks great. I don't know if I've ever looked at Xavier for this long.
We'd like you to enter by dropping down from the sky in an amazing and awe-inspiring way. Can you do it?
I think he can. I think he'll be great at it, in fact.
Yeah,
I'll get the wires
He's
ready
so
then.
casual.
I don't really need...
I quickly yank the belt around Xavier and lower my voice. You're not planning on zipping through the air in front of all these people, are you? You'll end up scaring them. Xavier unconsciously drops his phone half an octave. Xavier unconsciously drops his voice half an octave as he quickly corrects himself.
I mean, sure. Thank you.
Aww. Oh, we're at a
Could
new
the sudden particle
scene.
event and increase in wanderer attacks be the beginning of the apocalypse? Let's hear what the civilians have to say. I just quit my job. Gotta have a blast before doomsday hits us.
You know what? I don't really blame her, though. You know, if the world's ending, who needs a job?
We at BioSun Pharmaceuticals have started an internal charity fund. We'll build 7 aid stations to...
What? An apocalypse? Bring it on.
Aw.
I've lived long enough.
She's ready to go.
I'm not scared. Lumiere will save us. He'll swoosh in, swoosh, and swoosh, and...
Xavier waves his hand twice, cutting off the noisy news program and switching it to switching to some soothing, gentle music. And then nonchalantly continues to ransack Jeremiah's fridge. That boy's always hungry.
The yogurt-flavored one isn't that good. I recommend trying lychee. It's much better. Here's your spoon.
Aww. He's worried about us eating too. With a darkened expression, Jeremiah watches as he stands nearby. Ooh, why does Jeremiah have a darkened expression? Uh-oh.
Hello? I'm right here.
All he receives as an answer is an ice cream cup tossed his way. It's the not-so-good yogurt-flavored one. Here, photos of the leading actor signed by the man himself. You won't find them anywhere else. After leaving the set, I remember my promise to bring Jeremiah some autographed photos of the leading actor, so Xavier and I take a detour and visit Philo. Jeremiah takes the envelope containing the photos and starts looking through them excitedly. Are you a fan of this actor or the movie franchise?
I just really like how they portrayed Lumiere.
Jeremiah pulls out a photo and shakes it in front of me.
What do you think of this outfit?
Well, it suits the leading actor. Jeremiah's smile at my answer seems to hold a hidden meaning.
Don't you think it'd look even better on someone else?
I mean, he's trying to get us to compliment Xavier. That's so cute. It's so cute.
Someone who's actually right in front of... Ouch!
What a good wingman. That's so cute. He clutches his forehead in pain, and I notice Xavier is no longer holding his ice cream cup.
Sorry, my hand slipped.
Yeah, I bet your hand slipped. Okay. Your hand slipped. Sure, friend. Who are you referring to? The one who looked better in those clothes?
Zorro.
Zorro. Sure. Huh?
One of Jeremiah's hobbies is reading novels about knights and phantom thieves.
Meeting my puzzled gaze, Jeremiah squeezes out a wan smile.
Yeah, Arsène Lupin's my idol.
Oh, Arsène Lupin. Okay, then. Xavier calmly digs into another cup of ice cream while poor Jeremiah stands there distressed. I'm about to pry when I feel a faint vibration on my wrist. Her hunter's watch is going off. It's Jenna. She wants me to return for an emergency meeting.
A meeting?
It's probably related to the abnormal particle event. I have to go now. I rush out of Philo, not having the time to hang out and question the peculiar atmosphere in the flower shop. As the girl's hurried figure disappears around the corner, Jeremiah turns to see Xavier still sitting in the same position.
Well, she's gone now. Why are you still here?
Oh, yikes. Why is he still there? But why are you saying it like that? Xavier's phone lights up, announcing the arrival of an encrypted message. He simply turns off the screen and gets the last spoonful of ice cream from the bottom of the cup.
Thanks.
What for? It's just an ice cream cup.
I'm also grateful for these.
Xavier flashes a few small weapons in his hand. He vanishes without a trace the very next second.
Xavier, what did you swipe from me this time?
Jeremiah rushes to check his precious belongings but stops after taking a few steps. He thinks for a bit, then pulls out his phone to call someone. Oh, I wonder who's calling. Dun dun dun, who did he call?
After 2 consecutive days of heavy rain, today is also a rainy day, and we're still expecting more rainfall in certain areas of the city. Meteorological experts say this is due to the influence of a dense group of rain clouds. The heavy rain is a normal weather phenomenon.
Wow, I like the sound of it though. It's nice having that in the background.
We urge everyone not to panic.
Okay, so we're in like a theater again, or maybe in someone's dressing room, because you can see like all the clothes in the closet and things like that. Ooh, thunder. As if startled by the thunder, the phone's signal stutters for a second or two before continuing to load an endless number of posts. Even with experts taking turns assuring civilians that everything is fine, the continuous rainfall and rampaging wanderers still contribute to the spread of unease. Everyone's freaking out.
We started shooting a movie about the apocalypse, and now an actual apocalypse is coming.
No, that's not our fault.
If only Lumiere could appear like he does in the movie.
Oh, if only. Wherever is he?
Stop daydreaming. The director said we gotta take advantage of the heavy rain today to finish shooting all the rain scenes.
Oh, well, that's helpful then. Hearing the chatter of the crew outside the door, I glance at the raindrops pitter-pattering against the window. Xavier has gone to the film set, insisting I didn't need to get soaked with him. I was left behind in the lounge. Womp womp, that's sad. I would want to go. With nothing to do, I pull up the data on my watch and go through it while remembering what Jenna said during the meeting. What did she say?
We
Jenna's
need
so
to prevent
pretty.
the Wanderers from attacking. The next few days will be tough for everyone.
I think Jenna is so pretty, and I love her voice actor. I love her deep voice. It's so nice. I love it.
Alpha Team will be divided into 7 groups, each responsible for a different area. You should be prepared at the first sign of trouble. Allow me to announce your partners for this mission.
I was assigned to group. I think that's 4. I always forget my Roman numerals. I think it's 4. And soon received notifications of new access and requests to receive data on my watch. The other groups were gradually assigned as well until there was just one last person left on the list. Is it Xavier?
Group 7, Xavier.
Oh. Okay. The only person not present, Xavier, will be in his own group. It's true Xavier seems to take even the strangest missions without much protest, but still, he's gonna be by himself? We're gonna find a way to go, right? Did they want Xavier to act alone because he has to juggle filming at the same time? Or could it be he's been assigned a separate mission? After thinking it over, I realized the latter possibility seems more likely, but given his personality, I doubt I'd get anything out of him even if I asked. Well, now I'm guessing he's coming in, so we can ask. Xavier? Soaked to the bone, Xavier trudges in and is followed by a single clap of thunder. The ceiling light flickers when he enters, as if from a horror movie. I can't help but giggle, completely ruining the ominous atmosphere. Oh, what happened to his cheek? Did he get hurt? Oh, look, there's more there. Oh my goodness. Is his outfit dirty at all? I don't see anything, just on his face. Hey, do you remember that stray kitten in our neighborhood? The one that looked like a wet mop?
The only kitten I remember is the smug-looking one who always seemed to be smirking.
Oh. Too drenched to even be annoyed at my comment, Xavier grabs a towel and wipes his face. That won't make you any less wet.
I'm going back into the rain anyway. Should I even bother?
Let's worry about that later. You'll catch a cold. Aww. What? Watching his half-hearted attempts to resist, I push him down onto the couch. Oh my, okay. What are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing, girl? Oh my. Sit down. Don't move. Oh, she is very bossy right now.
What are you doing?
I don't even know. What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm getting ready to blush. I'm kind of blushing. Oh my goodness. Let's wipe the dirt off your face. Otherwise, Lumiere is going to turn into...
What dirt?
Dirt Trier. Aww.
Is it gone?
Not yet.
And now?
Even a cat...
Help me then.
No!
I can't see what the dirt is.
Oh, what did it say? Hang on. Even a kitten licking its fur is better than you. Oh, look at him. You guys, this is so... Look at him. He's precious. Oh my God. How many of you guys screenshotted this? I would screenshot it if I was a Xavier girly. That looks so good. He looks so handsome there. All right, let's help him wipe. Oh, did I do it? Yeah. Oh, she has the nicest nails.
Yeah, I feel a little better now.
This is so sweet. Let's go here.
Someone's making things up.
All right, let's do the nose, even though nothing's there.
Why do I feel like there isn't any dirt?
Oh my God, I love this. This is so cute. This is such a cute interaction. I love that they're being like so playful and flirty.
Will this do?
Aww. What are we gonna do? What did that say? It's slightly wet here too. Oh my goodness.
It tickles. I'm not used to wearing this.
But it looks so good. Is this an earring? Is this earring one of Lumiere's magical
Maybe there's
gadgets?
a secret switch. I'll tell you once I find it.
Is he gonna put on the mask? Oh, I love this. I have not watched a lot of Xavier content, so I'm kind of glad that like this is like the first big content of his that I watch. I have a lot of his cards, but I just really haven't spent as much time with him. So this is super cute. I love this.
You.
What? Why don't we take this opportunity to see how this looks on you? I've never seen you wear this mask before. Ooh.
No thanks.
Why? Am I gonna go ahead and put it on him? Oh, he looks great in it.
You're pretty easy to amuse, huh? Satisfied now?
Oh.
You've got a bit of dirt. Done. Now both these two kittens are clean.
This is so precious. Oh my God, this is so cute. It's so cute. It's so cute. Looking at his damp hair, I can't resist tussling it, forcing him to sway from side to side.
It feels like there's an earthquake.
Yeah, because it'll soon be the end of the world.
Aren't you scared?
Nope. Because he's there. I poke his head. We have Lumiere. He'll show up to save the world.
How are you so sure? Even if he does exist, he might have given up on that identity. Maybe he'd rather be a normal citizen who goes for walks under the sun every day.
Oh. You know him pretty well. Is she starting to guess?
Not really.
Uh-oh, don't lie to me. He raises his eyes that are under his somewhat disheveled bangs.
Are you hoping he'll show up?
If I say yes, will he appear? Oh my God, I love this. This is so cute. There's a momentary silence. I scrutinize Xavier's expression, but he merely lowers his gaze and... Oh, is he getting a cold?
It's a little cold.
I let go of the lingering question in my heart and ruffle his hair again with a bit of force. Then 2 watches light up simultaneously in red, the color of an emergency.
Incoming mission. Incoming mission. Location. No hunt zone number
Can we go
21.
together?
Wanderer threat level. A and above. Number. Calculating. Requesting Group 3 to immediately head to the designated location. Other squad members, please remain on standby and wait for orders.
There's a lot of wanderers. That's a lot of wanderers. On the map, a large horde of red surrounds no hunt zone number 21. Even the threat level to the north of the Imperial Ring District has gone up. The range of the metaflux oh my God. The range of the metaflux fluctuations must be increasing. If Alpha Team can't get this under control, everyone will have to be deployed.
It won't come to that.
Are you sure? Xavier points to the area where the red symbols are the densest on the map.
No Hunt Zone 21 always had frequent metaflux fluctuations. The association can handle it. They have the experience.
Hey?
Even if the scale of the attack is slightly larger now, it's only a matter of time before they take care of it. Don't worry.
Well, now I am worried. While still doubtful, I nod and steal a glance at the red light on his wrist. What about you? Have you received any mission alerts?
Yeah.
My ears immediately perk up. He's the only member in his team after all. What do you have to do?
I have to act as a proper consultant for filming and not tarnish our reputations as hunters.
Okay. I guess it's necessary to remind you. Dissatisfied, Xavier frowns.
When have I ever tarnished?
Oh, of course you haven't done that. It's just... Sometimes you forget to fasten the wires before performing a stunt, and there was a time when you accidentally blew up the protocore replica made by the prop artists, and while they were testing out the effects of an explosion scene yesterday, you almost flew in to protect a staff member.
It was just an accident.
The rain's pitter-pattering increases in volume outside. Xavier switches off the mission interface on his watch.
You don't need to be anxious. Who knows? Maybe all your worries will disappear once the rain stops.
Maybe, but very doubtful. Who says I'm worried? Besides, the rain won't be stopping anytime soon.
But look at the clouds. There aren't as many.
I follow his gaze, but all I see is the overcast sky, the clouds still as dense as ever. I think the rainfall will only get heavier. Or do you know something I don't? I stare into Xavier's eyes, but he softly smiles.
Well, I'm pretty good at trivia. Astronomy, geography, you name it.
Oh my god! He's so cute! Stop changing the subject. I pretend to pinch his wrist in annoyance, yet quickly let go when I hear a faint but sharp inhale. I'm sorry. Did it hurt?
It's fine.
Oh no. Guilty, I avert my gaze. Raindrops continue to slide down the window pane in tiny rivulets, blurring the lights outside. Amidst the heavy rain, I swallow the words on the tip of my tongue. And in the somewhat dim room, he reaches out and gently holds my wrist. That's how we spend the afternoon on the brink of the apocalypse, gazing outside the window in comfortable silence as heavy rain darkens frosty daylight. Stop, it's so cute! I love it, this is so sweet. It's kind of crazy going from this one, or from Caleb's myth, which is like very, very tragic and heavy, to like, oh, these cute little like moments of them together. It's kind of nice. I report to HQ the following day, expecting to receive orders regarding our mission. Instead, all I get is a message from the film crew. Xavier is missing. He didn't show up on the set, and there was no sign of him at all at the home either. All they found was Puffball happily bouncing on its little shrub. Since then, I've never received a wanderer alert on my watch again. Just like Xavier predicted, the dark clouds gradually dispersed, and the heavy rain slowly became a gentle drizzle until it ceased completely. Breathtaking evening clouds replaced them. Dusk falls, accompanied by millions of glittering lights creating a spectacular meteor shower. Long streaks reminiscent of contrails are etched across the sky. Meanwhile, the newest updates are being broadcast repeatedly on the massive screen in the heart of the Azure Square. The previously rampart wanderers have disappeared overnight, leaving behind only some suspicious protocors. My colleagues retrieve them one after the other. At the same time, the intense particle event gradually weakens as well. The doomsday panic, which overtook the city like an inflating balloon, shatters silently as if pierced by a pin. As sunlight once again climbs the treetops, Xavier nonchalantly reappears on the film set, flashing me his usual gentle smile and talking to people. It was as if his 2-day disappearance was a fleeting illusion, but I'm certain something must have happened. Where did he go? What did he do?
It is clear the so-called particle event was just a normal astronomical phenomenon and not a hazard of any sort.
However, it's obvious the recent hordes of wanderers appeared during this particle event. We can't say for sure that this is purely a coincidence or a natural occurrence.
Then if it's not natural, how do you explain its sudden appearance and disappearance?
One name, Lumiere. That's how it's explained. The spotlight turns on, illuminating the busy, tense scene on set. The crew members shuttle between abandoned buildings, carrying props and setting up machines in preparation for the movie's climax. It's going to be the most exciting part of the entire film. Amidst shocking explosions, Lumiere will take on hundreds of enemies on his own. He'll send the wanderers to a fiery grave. Everyone's rushing, so none of them seem to have noticed a corner filled with miscellaneous items. Ooh, I wonder what it is. Is he sleeping? Aww. Xavier is resting against a few prop boxes, dim specks of light floating next to him. I squat down and poke him gently. Xavier, wake up. I call out to him again, twice even, but he's fast asleep. He doesn't react. This is already the 5th time he napped to recharge today, but judging from what I've seen, it's better to say that he fainted. He furrows his brow in discomfort and his head moves sideways. Xavier? Suddenly, I can no longer sense his presence or feel a pulse on his neck. Concerned, I quickly activate the watch on his wrist. Oh no! After what feels like an eternity, a blue light finally illuminates the screen of the vital signs monitor, indicating that everything is fine. Was he fading? Is that what was happening? What happened? You almost scared me, huh? A hand suddenly grabs my arm. I lift my eyes to meet Xavier's tired gaze. He's pushing himself too hard, isn't he?
How come you're able to find me whenever I sneak out for a nap?
It's because your hide-and-seek skills are terrible. He chuckles, finds another comfortable spot to rest his head, and is about to close his eyes again. You don't need to stay here and push yourself. Go home and rest.
I'm fine. I'm just really sleepy today.
Liar.
It's only human to feel tired at times.
He's the one that took out all the rain clouds and whatever he did, and now he's like overexerted himself. He leans to the side and asks in a sincere tone.
It's really comfy here. Do you want to take a nap with me?
That is so cute! No, I don't. Why are you lying? Yes, you do. We all know you want to take a nap. I grab his hand. You shouldn't sleep here at the very least. You'll get sick. I can bring you to the lounge. Oh my goodness, no! Suddenly the sound of an explosion rings out. A shockwave carrying dust and debris sweeps through, instantly engulfing everyone. Of course, right when he's like on the brink of exhaustion, this happens. Xavier reacts immediately by throwing himself over me and creating a huge light shield blocking the incoming flames and dust.
Who triggered the explosion switch? We haven't started shooting yet.
I think it's Wanderers.
It wasn't us, Director.
Yeah.
There are still people in the factory. Who would even dare to touch the switch?
Is anyone still inside? Hurry and get them out. Where are the water cannons?
Oh no. My ears are still buzzing as a troubling possibility flashes across my mind. Right on cue, my watch loudly sounds the alarm, and I hear the roar of Wanderers from the flames. Exactly. At that moment, Xavier vanishes, and a beam of light with as much force as a rainbow piercing through sunshine cuts through the collapsed burning factory. In the blink of an eye, he leaps out of the raging fire, his sword still coated in metaflux that is yet to dissipate. But before I can breathe a sigh of relief, the neighboring area immediately lights up with a warning. Threat levels are at least A. I have to go.
Stay here. I'll be right back.
He's gonna push himself too hard. Xavier pushes down my shoulder, and a strange red light around his neck is quickly concealed by his collar. No, Xavier, you... But his figure has already dissolved into firefly-like specks of light fading into the evening breeze. Oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? The red light on Xavier's neck flickers wildly. He swings his weapon, sending out a light blade to kill the remaining struggling wanderer. Smoke created by the dissipated energy rises in all directions. He leans against the wall, trying to steady his wobbling form after an intense battle.
Abnormal vital signs have been detected. Excessive use of evil. Disengage from combat immediately and receive treatment.
Xavier turns off the annoying warning on his watch and lifts his gaze to the entrance of the alley, where several shadows are closing in on him.
Hello,
He's pushing
Xavier.
himself too far.
That is your name.
Who's
correct?
Jasper? Who is this? The man who once appeared in the news approaches him with a smile. Dressed in a sleek suit, he toys with a detonator the size of a cufflink. Click, a beam of light pierces through the detonator, shattering it into several pieces.
There's no need to get all riled up, Mr. Xavier. We aren't your enemy.
Are you sure? You seem like it.
While you've caused some slight problems, I believe it's all just a misunderstanding.
I don't think so.
And since we happen to meet each other, would you be so kind as to accompany us for a walk? We can...
Oh, he said we can chat. Sorry. Even though his words were polite, a few menacing henchmen step out from behind him and surround Xavier. What's he gonna do?
I don't think refusing is even an option.
Because he's so weak right now, he can't even refuse, like he couldn't even take him on?
How so? If you're unwilling, we won't force you.
Yeah, right, liar.
But your current circumstances are far from ideal. It wouldn't be good to drag it out, right? Everyone?
The man nods to his henchman, his expression concerned and his tone icy.
Show Mr. Xavier a good time.
What?
Yes, sir.
The shadowy figures at the alley's entrance spring into action upon hearing his command. They immediately block off the only exit. Xavier extinguishes the red light around his neck and swings his sword. Glowing firefly-like specks slowly surround him. Oh my god, who's this? Suddenly, a bright light pierces through the dark alley. Several figures are sent flying as a majestic 270 HM charges straight through them. Is this MC on like a motorcycle or something? Please let it be that. That's so funny. He reaches out to the light and immediately grabs his and pulls. Sit tight. It is her. That's so funny. The alleyway twists and turns into the darkness. I grip the handlebars tightly and step on the gas, trying to shake off our pursuers.
Take a left at the next intersection. There's a factory. Go through the back door.
This is like the perfect little like action movie sequence. She's like flying in and out of all the alleys, jumping over stuff. This is awesome. I do as he says. When we zoom out of the factory, I hear the heavy crash of a steel gate falling. It blocks out the frantic shouts behind it.
Done.
He reaches out and highlights a spot on the map provided by AR navigation.
Head to this location.
Xavier, who are those people? Why were they trying to start something with you?
How did you know I was here?
Can I like track his location? How did she know? Answer my question first. He leans on my shoulder, letting out a sigh that could be interpreted as either resignation or exhaustion.
They're probably the people behind the recent Wanderer attacks.
I'm taken aback. So the Metaflux explosions earlier, that was also their doing?
Yeah. Your turn.
I'm confused for a moment before I realize we're taking turns in answering questions. I put an invisible transmitter on you.
When?
Back in the lounge when I pinched you, I was pretending to be mad, I answered in my mind. That was your second question, by the way. On the day I brought Jeremiah the autographed photos, I received his call when I stepped out of the flower shop. I was extra vigilant thanks to his warning, but I didn't expect saving you so soon, though. In other words, I knew your location for the past 2 days. The strange Metaflux surges in all those places, the Wanderer attacks. You were the one who took care of it all, right? He tightens his grip on my arm.
You've gotten smarter.
What was she before? A certain someone keeps disappearing without a word and holding little secrets. What was I supposed to do if not get smarter? Not to mention, you're clearly hiding a big secret. What's so funny? If I showed up any later, could you have dealt with those people on your own?
No. I owe you one.
Oh my goodness. If you really want to repay me, all you have to do is... Of course, we're interrupted. Of course. That was fast. Xavier, hold on tight. The needle on my holographic dashboard jumps all the way to the right. My motorcycle accelerates and we disappear into the dark alley in the blink of an eye. Where are we?
No hunt zone number 42.
Oh, okay. I know where we are. I was talking about that. Moonlight spills over the verdant meadow like a thin layer of mist. In the center of this place is a massive wreckage of some sort, stuck deep in the ground. It's covered in moss and vines. Tiny fireflies circle it like ethereal spirits who call it their home.
Careful.
He knows this place well. Okay. 2 balls of light float up from Xavier's hands, illuminating the somewhat steep path. The control panel is overtaken by plants. All sorts of wires are tangled up. The cabin has been split open. Inside this massive spaceship, which seems to have crashed a long time ago, the scent of rust and dust pervades. Amidst the metallic framework, the starry sky comes into view as if a brilliant curtain has been draped above our heads. I brush aside the leaves on the control panel. I try to decipher the complex numbers and symbols on it, but to no avail. It's a huge object from space. It doesn't seem like something that would exist in this world. What world does it come from? How old is it? But the fact that Xavier led me here must mean he knows something about this spaceship. A faint blue light flashes to the side, and Xavier lets go of a rusty knob. I secretly use my evol to do a quick check. The proto field around us has changed.
They won't be able to find us now.
I allow myself to relax a little as I examine the device Xavier activated. It's incredible some of the machinery in this abandoned spaceship still works. It's almost as amazing as a mummy in a pyramid coming back to life. This spaceship. Is it yours? Oh my goodness! Was it?
I just know it's here.
A vague answer again. So you must have known it was here for a long time, huh? Xavier hesitates for a moment before finally responding with a vague, What's that noise?
It's probably just a small nocturnal animal. Don't...
He stops talking, and after a moment, his tone abruptly takes a 180-degree turn.
Or it could be a wanderer. Any changes in a protofield can generate metaflux. Could you... go take a look?
Why? Sure, but... I didn't sense any metaflux fluctuations or notice any signs of wanderers. A bit of suspicion crosses my mind, but in the end I nod. If you need me to check, fine, but you better not do anything reckless when I'm not looking. After carefully checking the surroundings a few times with my evol to ensure there's not a trace of metaflux, I finally return to the spaceship. Xavier, it's safe here. Where did he go? He left? Where is he? Where are you? He's sleeping? I don't see Xavier anywhere. After circling half the area, I finally find him in a chamber that resembles a sleeping pod. He's curled up, his eyes closed, brow furrowed. The position he's in doesn't even seem comfortable, but his breaths are slow and deep. Xavier? He's already fast asleep. Something lands on the ground near the spaceship's cabin. I reach over and find 2 empty syringes. What? They look no different from regular syringes. The only odd thing about them is a long string of unfamiliar numbers and letters on the barrel. What did he take? They show signs of recent use. Maybe... I anxiously check Xavier's pulse, but apart from a faint red light under his collar, there's nothing weird. His heart rate is fine, and so is his body temperature. Just to be safe, I'll sync up with his vital sign monitor. As I operate the watch, a warning suddenly lights up under my finger.
Incoming mission. Incoming mission.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Location, Azure Square. Wanderer threat level, indeterminable. Number,
incalculable? Oh my goodness.
Please head to the mission location immediately. Alpha Team, please head to the mission location immediately.
Oh no. I immediately pull up the map. The entire area near the Azure Square is filled with a dense array of warnings. Those people are probably the cause of all of this. Xavier is still fast asleep. I glance at the alert on my wrist again. I send a quick message to Jeremiah before heading to Azure Square. Oh, is this where this one's gonna end? Dun dun dun! How However, when I arrive at Xaviers Square, the severity of the situation surpasses my expectations. The area has fallen into ruin, hordes of berserk wanderers attacking everything around them. Chaotic metaflux spreads like wildfire. Almost distorting space itself. It's followed by loud explosions that send flames flying. All hunters are fighting wanderers. More and more of my colleagues are arriving on the scene. Yet after a prolonged, grueling battle, the number of wanderers shows no sign of decreasing. As soon as a group is eliminated, another one emerges. It's as if these wanderers are immortal. Hunters around me fall one by one, and I grow weaker as well with the number of times I use my evil. My vision blurs, my ears ring, my heart pounds uncontrollably. Pain flares like wild flames and scorching every part of my body. They're both exhausting themselves. This is a horrible idea. That's... Beyond the flames, I see a familiar figure collapse in the distance. I try to shove my way through the crowd, desperate to confirm their identity, but a massive wanderer appears before me. After defeating it, I struggle to open my eyes, but I can barely see anything through my blurred vision. I'm definitely bleeding, but I can't feel anything but the intense pain in my heart. Oh my goodness! Right. Captain!
It's likely another metaflux explosion will occur at your location. Retreat. You can't keep fighting.
Oh no. With my watch's guidance, I can barely discern the way I'm supposed to go, yet just as I'm about to move... A little girl, oh no! There are still people trapped in Xaviers Square. I grit my teeth and focus, heading to the source of the cries. Through layers and layers of smoke and dust, I see an arm waving desperately from a collapsed cafe at the edge of the Xaviers Square. Coordinates 5567, 5567, trapped civilians spotted, calling for backup. Danger strikes before my backup could even arrive. The watch reacts faster than I do. Alerts pop in quick succession on its interface. 3 wanderers, threat level S. I reach for my belt, silently counting the remaining bullets and usable equipment. I should be able to buy some time. Maybe even take one down with a bit of luck. Oh, this is so bad. As I step on the broken cafe sign again, the shadow of an enormous wanderer looms over me. Even the last sliver of moonlight is blocked out as I'm plunged into endless, mind-numbing darkness. Oh, the rust-red rain in my memory floods my mind. The blood, the rubble, the screams and the cries. I'm suddenly engulfed by all of it. It's difficult to raise my head as terrifying despair threatens to swallow me once more. No, I have to keep going. The piercing sound of electricity stabs my ears. A numbing pain flashes through my hand that's clutching my gun. Chaos consumes me. Oh no, with great difficulty, I load and fire several shots. I can only rely on my instincts. The darkness doesn't recede. My nightmare from 14 years ago opens its bloody, gaping maw before me. I fall to the ground, something crashes down, the wanderer and I will be crushed. Thank God. Dazzling sunlight Dazzling light suddenly surges before my eyes, sending out a shockwave. The wanderer has no place to hide. It dissipates into dust with a shrill screech. Another brilliant beam of light cleaves the night like an arrow piercing through inky shadows. In an instant, golden light pours down like a torrential rain, washing away the darkness. I struggle to lift my gaze. A beam of light flashes past a current of glowing specks, charging toward me like a meteor. Space and time itself distort in the radiance, sharp, relentless, yet exuding serenity. The vague scene in my dust-covered memory flashes abruptly clear and vivid. What was that? Da da da! He's here to save the day! Blood and dirt scatter in the night breeze. Dazed, I look up. Parted clouds have revealed the moon. Someone's arm embraces me, their warmth familiar for some reason. He wipes the blood off my face. Through my blurry vision, all I can see is a warm gaze, profound as a lake yet stirring with ripples of urgency. I'm swept off my feet as he carries me into the air. In my exhaustion, my vision starts to blur again. I can no longer discern my surroundings. The pain seems to have disappeared. All I can sense is my pounding heart.
Close your eyes if you're tired.
The long sword materializes in the air, creating countless rays of light reminiscent of crescent moons that land in the center of Azure Square. They form a circle. Brighter and gentler than the moon in the sky, it's like a tranquil lake emitting a glowing brilliance as it envelops every bit of scorched earth. The wanderers that are still running rampant, the unrestrained metaflux, the impending explosions all quiet down. The moon that rose amidst the ruins and chaos 14 years ago has reappeared before my very eyes. Lumiere. I'm hit by a delayed instance of pain. My consciousness returns briefly, and the face before me finally comes into focus. Xavier? Many words are stuck in my throat. The pain stifles them, rendering me unable to speak.
Sleep. Don't force yourself to stay awake.
Something covers my eyes. My eyelids grow heavy, and I'm plunged into a world of dreams, endlessly sweet in its comforting darkness. Oh my gosh! Oh! I wake up from the surging pain. I open my eyes to see the waning moon. I open my eyes to see the waning full moon in the night sky.
Does it hurt?
I turn my head to see Xavier carefully bandaging my injured hand.
I did some first aid. The roads are still a mess right now. I'll take you to the hospital later for a thorough medical examination.
I compose myself and look down from the side of the rooftop. Over half of Azure Square. Over half of the square has been reduced to rubble. Rescue workers dart between the broken walls and ruins, and journalists race against time to report the news.
Don't worry, the people trapped in the cafe are safe. There aren't any other casualties. You're the only one who's severely injured.
She's the only one? Oh my goodness! I look back at the person in front of me. The contours of his face are etched in my heart, but now that I'm seeing them again, they're shrouded in unfamiliar shadows. Why are you here?
Who else were you expecting to see?
He tries to deflect my question as he continues to treat my wounds, his eyes lowered. But how did you get here? Are you okay now?
I slept well, so I'm fully recovered.
How? You practically shut down in the no-hunt zone.
You're the one who needs to be cared for right now.
Oh my goodness, what is going on? He pushes down my shoulder, and I have no choice but to obediently sit. The situation was urgent. I had to...
I only know that if I had been even a second later, I would have lost you. Forever.
Though his tone is flat, he tightly squeezes my hand. No, that's impossible. Don't underestimate me. I've always been lucky. 14 years ago, Lumiere saved my life. And this time, I look into his eyes. Lumiere saved me once again. I must be the luckiest person alive. Oh my gosh, this is so precious. Just admit it's you. The moonlight envelops us in its soft embrace. His expression is calm and gentle, yet I sense indescribable emotions below the surface. Is he relieved? Concerned? Resigned even? I can't put my finger on it.
You might just feel lucky.
Xavier speaks softly, reaching out to wipe the dirt off my face.
But for me, it's a wonderful blessing.
Oh, he's so cute!
According to the survivors who were rescued, a figure resembling Lumiere appeared just as the explosion was about to go off. There are also reports suggesting the mysterious individual who quelled the metaflux fluctuations around the city a few days ago might very well be Lumiere. After many years, Lumiere has returned and saved Lincoln City once again.
So it's been 14 years since we've seen him, is that right? I bet news of Lumiere's return will be what everyone's talking about in the morning. I prop my chin on my hand and look at Xavier with a teasing smile. He seems lost in thought for a moment, then suddenly he picks me up.
We should hurry.
Why?
We need to get to the hospital. Otherwise, everyone will be rushing over after dawn to catch a glimpse of Lumiere. You might get dizzy. Hold on tight.
Before I can react, the world around me starts spinning again. Dun dun dun! Oh, this is so good! It's so cute! Alright, final chapter, last chapter! After that night, Xavier disappeared for another 2 days. I didn't know what he was doing, but when I was discharged from the hospital, he was already there waiting for me in my ward. Since then, I've been confined in my house to recuperate. Meanwhile, Xavier stayed with me, devoting himself to being my caregiver and ignoring the rumors regarding Lumiere that swirled outside in the skies. And because of Xavier's overzealous dedication, my days spent recovering at home are dull. It's just a cycle of eating and sleeping. 2 things that he loves to do. Oh, look! He looks great!
Half an avocado, half a dragon fruit, a few stalks of celery, half a bitter melon.
Just as this bizarre combination is about to enter the blender, I hold my phone in front of Xavier in a desperate attempt to distract him. Xavier, look! Twinkle Toys has some new Lumiere merch. We should check it out.
Again?
Of course! Lumiere is all the rage right now. Are you sure you don't want to take a look?
I'm not that interested.
His harsh words are accompanied by the ruthless sound of him starting up the blender. Should we go somewhere else? I feel like I'm getting moldy with how long I've been cooped up at home.
You have a checkup at the hospital tomorrow. We can get some sun on the way.
But I'm fed up with your hospital meals and healthy juices. I want to eat something else. Xavier nods, and shortly after, his phone receives a notification and beeps.
Your order is on its way. 1 family-sized barbecue
Oh my god, that
platter.
sounds so good. My eyes light up instantly.
And 1 healing porridge combo meal. It will arrive in approximately 10 minutes.
Healing porridge combo meal? That does not sound as good. I do not want that. I've had enough hospital meals. Listless, I slump onto the couch. She's throwing like a little temper tantrum. I already watched 3 TV dramas and 8 movies, but my injuries still haven't healed.
How about we play a video game? What level were we on? 11?
He's such a good nurse. This is so cute. No thanks. Playing games with you isn't fun. Confused, Xavier blinks a few times.
I wasn't trying to steal your kills.
Oh!
I don't know why the monsters kept crashing into me either.
You're always the one who dominates everything while I just watch, both in video games and real life. It's not fun.
In real life?
She's such a brat. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're either achieving great things or hiding in a cool secret base. And it's a secret base with a bunch of weird gadgets and syringes and pods. I start counting with my fingers while Xavier awkwardly looks away.
Our food's here. I'll get it.
All right. I'll visit Philo later to investigate.
It's a large box. What's inside?
I don't know. What is inside? I'm still thinking about how to get more information out of him when I see the package he brought in. My eyes light up as I grab it. I can't believe they're already here. What is it, like merch?
When did you order this?
Since you're not comfortable with me going out, I had to take things into my own hands. Ding, ding, ding. Look, it's Lumiere merchandise. After excitedly dragging him over, I hold up 2 Lumiere dolls. Oh my gosh, he got dolls. You can play dress up with this one, and this one has movable joints. Aren't they the cutest? Oh my god, I wonder what's his reaction gonna be. I stuff the Lumieres into the hands of the real Lumiere. 3 pairs of large blue eyes stare at one another, speechless.
What are the dolls for?
I think they'll be useful. I can bring them on a trip, eat together with them, and even put them next to my pillow when I sleep.
You can just do all of that with me.
I mean, okay. We can do that then, I guess. The Lumiere dolls are haphazardly tossed away, landing by a cushion.
What are these for? Lumiere o'clock will brighten every minute and every second of your day. With the Dream Shimmer Nightlight, Lumiere's soft glow can accompany you as you
Oh
sleep.
my god, this is so funny.
Lumiere-style hand warmers.
She bought
Hold them
so
in your
much
hand and
stuff.
feel their warmth.
Oh my god.
Are you
What?
going to make your house a Lumiere museum?
That's a great idea. A Lumiere themed home. I'll get to see them whenever I open my eyes. It'll be fun.
I see.
Pretending not to notice Xavier's slight displeasure, I cheerfully pull out the final surprise from the bottom of the box. Don't worry, I didn't forget to buy something for you. Ta-da! It's the same outfit Lumiere wore in the movie. I was lucky to grab the last one before it was out of stock. It's for you. Take it. Why don't you try it on to see if it fits? You could even reminisce a little. Wary, Xavier takes a step back.
It's okay. I'm not in the mood to reminisce.
But I really want to see you wear it. Pretending to be disappointed, I pout. God, she's such a brat. That's so funny. From the moment I ordered this, it's been the only thing I've been looking forward to as I recovered during those long days.
You said that about the sesame pistachio ice cream. And when you wanted to play with sparklers on the balcony.
Okay, but I'm saying it again. Since when did you become so cruel, Xavier? Dramatically, I collapse onto the couch and bury my face in my hands.
Give me a second.
Oh my god, this is precious. Da da da! Once again wearing the Lumiere outfit, Xavier seems rather uninterested. It's as if he's ready to take it off after a few moments.
Is this good enough? It fits. Can I change back into my normal clothes now?
Nope. I walk around him taking photos, adjusting the collar and smoothing out the creases. It's as if I'm a child who's found a new toy. Xavier, unaccustomed to my sudden enthusiasm, tenses whenever I touch him.
Weren't you rolling around on the couch seconds ago? Where did all this energy come from?
Who wouldn't be excited to see Lumiere standing right in front of them?
Not me.
Oh, come on.
Maybe a lot of people, like you, have unrealistic fantasies about Lumiere.
Oh. Impossible. You have no idea how amazing Lumiere is.
Indeed, I don't.
I purposefully let out a long sigh. You're such a dummy. Allow me to show you Lumiere's true charm.
You don't need to.
What is she gonna do? Oh, imagine that. During a crisis, a handsome knight, chivalrous and gentle, descends from the sky under the moonlight. Corner him. Bang, he takes out all the enemies just like that. Wouldn't you feel safe with your heart fluttering?
I don't think my heart fluttered at all.
Okay, sure. Someone's trying to avoid the elephant in the room.
And someone is pushing their luck.
Oh,
You like Lumiere that much?
maybe.
Who do you like more? Me or Lumiere?
He's so jealous. He's such a jealous person, and it's so cute. Your question doesn't make sense. Aren't you and Lumiere the same person?
But you don't see them as such.
While
While Lumiere is
Ooh.
handsome and gentle, I'm apparently harsh and cruel.
Oh my god.
And when you see Lumiere, you appear to be a lot happier.
Oh my god.
So, what's your answer?
Oh my god. He is so jealous, and this is so cute. This is so cute. This is so cute. Xavier, are you jealous?
I'm not.
You are. You are. You get upset when I praise Lumiere. What an idiot. She's so mean to him.
If you dislike someone, then you'd think they're an idiot no matter what they do.
Oh. True. She's so mean. But dummies who get jealous and sulk, those are my favorite. Oh. This is so cute.
That should be our dinner.
Stop it, interrupted. Or more merchandise.
How much did you buy?
Move. We can't keep the delivery guy waiting.
I won't let you go until I hear the answer I want.
Oh my god, what is the answer? That was so cute. That's the end? Stop, that's the end of it. That's how it ends. You guys, that was so cute. Oh, we get a little Lumiere mask. I loved that ending. That was precious. I love how jealous he was. And he's like, who do you like better? What did you guys think of the myth? How long have you had it? Did you pull this, like the rerun? What did you do? Are you a Xavier girly? Maybe now, even after watching this, are you a Xavier girly? I want to know all the things. This was so, so, so cute. I loved it.